guys, Bart the Nature Guy here. It is almost like snowing flowers right now. I don't know if you can see the ground here at this local park, but it is full of petals all over the ground from these flowering trees. And not only do you get a beautiful fragrance out of it, but you also just get the visual of some beautiful colors, especially against the blue sky today. It is really nice, and so I thought I'd do an invitation on falling flowers. And so these flowers and these petals are falling off right now. So just as things are growing and you know the new leaves are there for the whole summer and things are growing, these things are only very short-lived and only here for a little while. So but you know, as you know, we always try to bring ourselves to kind of a present place of breath and inhaling and exhaling in a conscious way, just to kind of settle ourselves a little bit. Oftentimes we're running around, and so for us right now and for this moment, we'll just kind of take that breath. I'm going to put the camera up to the sky here so you can just enjoy the view of the flowers versus my face and that bald head of mine. So if you can, just take a few breaths, maybe 5 or 6, kind of just conscious breaths, thinking about that inhale and that exhale. And now maybe what do you notice? You know, right now I'm noticing all the petals falling off these flowers. What are you noticing where you're at? Maybe taking a few minutes, and I'm going to walk over to this other tree here just to kind of see what I'm noticing in this tree as well. What are you noticing? What's in motion? Maybe next moving on to that sense of smell. Oh, great fragrance off of these. Spring has a lot of new smells, and flowers are definitely in full bloom and maybe experiencing a lot of different smells if you step outside and explore any of those things in bloom around where you're at. Sniff. All right, and moving on to our next sense of sound. I'm over by the at District 287. There's a group of students that go to the Eden Prairie Hennepin Technical College, and I'm over in that area, and so you can probably hear some planes in the background. I'm over by that Flying Cloud Airport, and so I'm also pretty near a road right now, but these trees captured my attention, so I stopped, even though it's a little busy. But we don't always have the time to step way back into nature or wilderness, and sometimes we can find ourselves at a local park, which is where I'm at today. And you can hear that crow and that sense of sound. Lots of birds. And I gotta say, I kind of like hearing the sound of planes taking off. It's kind of cool, so I don't mind that. Oh, can you hear that right now? Especially these smaller prop planes. And now for the sense of touch. You can kind of see the shadows created by the sun. It's going to be a warm day today, and you can definitely, in the springtime, get that sense of cool in the shade and really hot and almost get really warm when you're in the sun. And you might actually feel cool out in the air, but when you like get to a vehicle, it's your car's sometimes really warm because we're getting that kind of cool weather, but that sun is definitely kind of getting through. Also, you know, these are very fragile. And what's left over after all the petals leave. So oh my gosh, it's like snowing right now. I don't know if you all can pick that up, but it is. The amount of petals falling right now is amazing in this wind. So I'm feeling the breeze. In regards to that sense of touch, I can feel the breeze coming over my left or my right shoulder, and definitely following, and kind of see that as the petals fall in a certain direction. And that sense of taste. Drawing that air in over your mouth. I like to keep my mouth just a little bit open and draw that air in over my tongue. Very dry for me today. What is that for you? So what we see, what we smell, what we hear, what we taste, and what we touch, our five senses. And today's nature invitation is falling flowers. And as all these flowering petals are dropping to the ground, you can kind of see it's like a pink snow on the ground. Pretty amazing. And this is kind of like a historical site right here in Eden Prairie. And I will continue to enjoy the falling flowers, and maybe you're able to find some falling flowers as well in the area that you're at. That is it, folks. Falling flowers. These beautiful pink and purples of these flowering trees, sometimes white, sometimes that darker purple that you'll see, and right here, that bright pink. So, super fun colors this time of year. Doesn't last very long. And that's it, folks. Part the Nature Guy. Peace out. See you all later. Bye-bye.